So let's talk about your first cluster here. We do have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords indicates to me a victory. And this is a victory that comes about through a lot of hardship and a lot of struggle. We see this mountain in the background, and the mountain is like overcoming major, major obstacles and hurdles in order to get yourself to the place where you are starting to feel like you're on top of the mountain, okay? This is a very, very good card. It also indicates to me communication, truths coming to light, communication, and also it signifies cutting away at a situation, cutting somebody, relationships out of our lives, acquaintances, work situations, cutting out situations from your life that is no longer good for you. It's like cutting out loose ends or cutting out, excess baggage so that you can move forward and you can be a little bit lighter, a little bit more decluttered, and you have better mental clarity, okay? It's linked up with the Prince of Wands, and the Prince of Wands is usually, this is basically the Knight of Wands, and a lot of you could be breaking some ties with a fire sign. And the fire sign is the Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So the Prince of Wands usually shows up as fire sign first of all, but if it's like a relationship partner, it's somebody who blazes through, like who's in and out of your life, and they're not very stable. They might have the wandering eyes. They might not be looking for any type of a long-term committed relationship. And as a result of it, they're just, in and out and here today, gone the next. And they're not somebody that you can count on long-term. And when it comes to, your own relationships, it feels to me as if you want a little bit more stability or you want a little bit more consistency. You want somebody that will be there when you need them, rather than they seek you out when they need something from you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you might be letting go of this energy, okay? What I'm also sensing is, there might be some information that is being revealed with this person. There might be something that you have always wondered about, but now you're getting the information. And the information is coming in very, very strongly about this person so that you can open your eyes. So I feel like in that case, it can be good or bad information, but I do sense in certain situation, it might just be truths that you might have wondered about, but you never got confirmation on, okay? So you're getting some news, some information, some confirmation about this person. And as a result, you might have to sever them from your life, or you might have to have some type of a direct conversation or direct confrontation with this person. The next cards deal with communication and news and messages. So once again, I feel like you're getting a lot of communication, and this is through, this is through all channels of your life. This is like opening up your mailbox and having 150 really important emails from clients. This is also getting a lot of good reception if you're on the dating front, getting a lot of people who want to date you, who want to get to know you. So you open up your inbox and there are a gazillion messages. It's also, through the standard channels, snail mail and text messages, phone calls, and things like that. And overall, it indicates messages. And what I'm also picking up is, I mentioned earlier, you have very strong heightened psychic abilities. You're getting messages from the other side as well. So you're bombarded with messages this month, Virgos, and a lot of it is coming through from physical channel on this realm. A lot of it is also coming in from a spiritual realm. And this is what I'm feeling here. For those of you who have been involved with somebody and you suspect that they might be seeing other people, you suspect that they might be attached or whatever that case is, I feel you're getting confirmation from the universe that they are indeed with other people. Okay? And I'm sorry to deliver the news, but I feel like some divine protection coming in here, giving you the information, giving you the truth so that you can, get the closure you need and you can move forward. So I feel like that might be the case that's happening. But either way, you're getting through a lot of messages and you're getting them through different channels. Some of the messages that are coming through are related to finances, related to career and work. So for example, If you're not happy with your work, you might like hear your coworkers just randomly talking about, oh, there's this new startup company and they're hiring for that exact position that you occupy. So I feel like there might be, serendipitous like moments, opportunities, and just snippets of information coming your way that you need to take heed of. Okay. And Mercury in retrograde actually brings us a lot of really good insights that we should mull over. We shouldn't execute them in the real world, but we should mull over, because it's a lot of lightning fast spiritual guidance as well that comes through in the Mercury in retrograde period. I do feel that there's travel opportunities as well for those of you who are traveling. I feel like if you're traveling this month, it's going to be like overseas into a foreign land, and it's going to be very, very good for you actually. So if you have already planned the trip, and you absolutely can't delay it, then go for it. You're going to have a really good time. If you are planning a trip right now, I would advise you not to do it, mainly because Mercury in retrograde is not a great time to plan things, okay? In terms of your family and your family unit, let's talk about the family unit. The Ten of Pentacles is a generational wealth card. This is usually the family card, okay? It can be people we live with, or it can be people that we consider to be family. I feel like there might be a family member that you need advice from. You need some type of counsel. They might not be in your immediate surroundings, so you're kind of thinking about them and you're trying to reach out to them, or you wish that they could come see you, or you could come and travel to see them. So I feel some kind of like needing advice. This can be, an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. There might be some discord in the family with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or you are needing some type of counsel, some type of advice, some type of spiritual guidance from this person, but they seem to me like they're residing somewhere else and you're trying to get a hold of them, or you wish you could take a trip to go see them. What I'm also feeling as well is there's a lot of wealth that is accumulated over time, okay? So for a lot of you, there might be new additions to the family. If you're traveling, you might need somebody to take care of your house or to watch over your property. For others of you, there might be like elderly parents, family reunions and things like that, opportunities for you to get back in touch with your family unit. That's coming into the picture as well. For others, there might be a situation where you are dividing up assets between you and a significant other. You are emerging into a point where, you're signing paperwork, or you have been separated or divorced very recently, and now you're finally agreeing on how to divide up your physical assets so that you both can move forward, okay? In terms of your work and your finances, we have the Three of Pentacles as well as the Princess of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles is a situation where we are working and collaborating with another person to build something of value. This is a very, very good card when it pertains to advancement on the career front, advancement in terms of your monetary gains, and also getting a lot of clients, or getting yourself, like publicizing yourself, or getting like a lot of recognition from other people without even going through, marketing channels. So you are very well received, very sought after by other people for your skills and your services. I do feel as well that this is a very, very good card to get when it comes to building up something of value overall. So it can be investing your money. It can also be just work. You're at a job, I feel. So Virgos, no matter what you do, you always do it well. So whatever job you're at, within like a few years, you're going to find yourself with a lot of responsibilities. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I know it's not fair. I've seen a lot of Virgos who, they take on a lot more responsibilities than other people, and then wherever they go, they just end up in a position where other people dump a lot of responsibilities on them. So, drawing the line early on, and telling other people what you will and will not accept, and you want balance and fairness in your work relationship. So that is something that you're going to have to actively, try to defend, okay? I also feel like the job that you're in right now, I feel that you have a lot more skills than your coworkers. And you're working alongside them, and all of you are getting paid the same amount, more or less about the same amount. But it seems to me like you have a lot more skills than they do. So you end up doing a lot of the work. And that's not fair. And I feel that it's really important for you to figure out if that is always the case. I feel that it's good for you to negotiate your salary. Okay? Don't be afraid. Don't shy from this situation. If you find yourself constantly at, meetings, and you give a lot of insights, and you know exactly what you're talking about, and the other people, there's like this steep learning curve for them, and the boss sees that, then, further down the line, go and go and negotiate your salary and ask for a salary increase, because you're also bringing in the skills that you're bringing into the work environment. It's not just clocking in, clocking out, calling it a day and getting a salary. It's the skills that you're bringing to the job environment, to the work environment. It's the skills that you're, passing on to other people in the process of collaborating with other people. So you're bringing a lot to the table, and you need to negotiate your salary. Okay. So don't shy away from it. I feel that it's going to be really good for you. Additionally, what I'm sensing is there is a fire sign in your work environment here. And this is showing up here as the princess or the page of wands. So there's a lot of communication overall. And I'm reading it more as like an energy rather than a person, because it's a page, and pages are messengers, and they're people that deal with messages. There's a lot of opportunities to collaborate with other people in the work environment. You're going to have a very, very good collaborative month when it comes to dealing with other people. But like I mentioned before, a lot of people, they don't have the skills that you have. So you might have to like slow down. You might have to over explain to get them, to get everybody on the same page. Okay. So when you have these meetings, don't assume that everyone is like on equal footing. Don't assume that everyone is where they are supposed to be in terms of technical skills. You might have to do a refresher course. You might have to do some preliminary setup, so that to get everyone on the same page before you launch off into your own specific presentation. Okay. So when you're dealing with other people, just, try to gauge their baseline of where they're at before you launch into things that are too technical, because I feel like it might be above them. And I'm sorry if that sounds like really condescending, but I feel like that's what's happening in the work environment. And we have some troubles when it comes to communication. So you might want to, just try to minimize the effects of that by gauging where they are technical, like in terms of their technical knowledge. Gauge their baseline before you start the launching off. Okay. Let's talk about your advice here. So for a lot of you, you have suffered some major disappointment, heartache, and, a separation from a beloved person in your life. Okay. And it's telling you that this situation actually it's done and over with. It's out of your control. You are healing from it as well, because we do have new beginnings coming right on the heels of that. Okay. The Judgment card is a very, very good card that indicates as well support and camaraderie, and also, just emotional, physical support coming in from the family unit. It's also a situation in which there is going to be basically whatever has been done to you wrongfully. There will be compensation for it as well. Okay. So you don't need to worry from this situation. And on top of that, we do have the Success card with the Chariot. You have two success cards, the Ace of Swords as well as the Chariot, which indicates to me this is the month in which you are going to be center stage, in which you need to really assert yourself in order for you to win, in order for you to get the recognition or to get your voice heard. Okay. This is a really good month for you not to shy away from the spotlight, but to seize the spotlight in order to right some type of injustice that was done against you. Or I feel like if you want to implement something, it is a really good month to to see your point of view. So this is like you here. You have a divine message that you need to deliver to other people about how to do things, what we need to do, how we need to move forward. And I feel that, you're getting some divine blessing here. And you getting knowledge on like the right things to say and the words and the actions that need to like accompany one another so that other people can listen to you, and whatever you're trying to tell them, they will heed your advice. Okay, it's just like the method of delivery, it needs to be done with a lot of fanfare, it needs to be done boldly, and it needs to strike true. So just don't shy away from this confrontation. Don't shy away from it. I don't see conflicts coming in, so you don't need to worry. It's just, try to soften the message, or, think about the delivery rather than the message. I feel like that's important as well. Think about the delivery. So for example, watch your tone, watch about, gauge how somebody is reacting first before you delve deeper. Okay. So it's telling me basically not to worry. Success is coming for you. A lot of you have started a new job. You're getting a little bit frustrated, and I do feel the situation is going to clear up. You're going to be in a position where others are looking up to you and they are deferring to your guidance and your expertise. And either way, if you're not happy with the current job, I do feel something coming through in 3 months' time. So that is going to take us towards like the July, August time frame. Okay. July, August time frame. So either way, there will be opportunities coming through. For those of you who are traveling, I don't feel any dangers. I do feel traveling to see old friends, old families as well. And it's going to be a very good thing for you to do to clear your mind and to actually see the world. So it seems very, very good. I just want to say, for those of you who have been wronged in the past, either like by a romantic partner or by a work situation like a boss, or, just troublesome people at work, I do feel you have some divine retribution coming through to whoever it was that has wronged you. So not to worry. The universe has a way of balancing things out, okay?